Welcome back to my channel Knowledge Chronicle.
Today, we're discussing something that affects every one of us. Greenhouse effect and global warming. You've probably heard these terms before, but what do they actually mean? Why is the Earth heating up? And most importantly, what can we do about it? Stay with me till the end. I'll break down every detail in simple language using real-world examples. What is greenhouse effect? Imagine a greenhouse, a small glass building where plants are grown, especially during cold seasons. Have you ever noticed how a car parked in the sun gets really hot inside? That's exactly the same concept. Here's what happens in a greenhouse. Glass panels allow sunlight in, but they don't let all the heat escape. The result? The inside gets warmer than the outside. Now, Earth has its own natural greenhouse system. The atmosphere acts like the glass of that greenhouse. Solar radiation from the sun comes in, warming up Earth's surface. Earth then releases this heat back into space as infrared radiation, but certain gases in our atmosphere like carbon dioxide or CO2 and methane or CH4 trap some of this heat. These gases are known as greenhouse gases. Why is this important? Because without the greenhouse effect, Earth would be an icy planet with an average temperature of -18 degrees Celsius. Thanks to this natural phenomenon, our Earth stays warm at a comfortable 15 degrees Celsius on average. So, greenhouse gases. Who are they really? The major greenhouse gases include carbon dioxide, which comes from burning fossil fuels like petrol, diesel, and coal. Then there's methane, which is released from livestock farming, rice fields, and landfills. Nitrous oxide comes from fertilizers and various industrial activities. And of course, there's water vapor, which is naturally present in the atmosphere and actually amplifies the warming effects. Now, even though these gases exist in only small amounts, they have a pretty powerful effect on Earth's temperature. So, how does the greenhouse effect turn into global warming? Well, the problem starts when we add too many greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. You see, cutting down forests, burning more coal and petrol, overusing fertilizers and expanding industries. All these activities release extra carbon dioxide, methane and nitrous oxide into the air. Now, Earth's heat is trapped more than necessary, and this leads to global warming. Here's a fact for you. In the last 100 years, Earth's average temperature has gone up by 0.6 degrees Celsius. But shockingly, most of this warming happened just in the past 30 years. You might be thinking 0.6 degrees Celsius, that's nothing. But even this small rise causes serious problems. For example, scientists have observed faster melting in the Arctic and even in the Himalayan snowcaps. Over time, melted ice adds more water to the oceans, raising sea levels. This threatens cities like Mumbai, New York, and Dhaka. Unpredictable storms, heat waves, heavy rains, like the El Niño effect that disrupts weather globally. Species like polar bears and coral reefs are at risk because their habitats are disappearing. Can we stop global warming? Yes, we can slow it down. Here's how. Cut down fossil fuel use by switching to solar, wind, and electric vehicles. Plant more trees because trees absorb carbon dioxide naturally. Reduce deforestation. Protecting forests is crucial. Improve energy efficiency by using LED lights and energy-efficient appliances. Control population growth since more people means more demand for energy and resources. At an international level, agreements like the Paris Climate Agreement focus on reducing global greenhouse gas emissions. So friends, the greenhouse effect is not bad, it's natural and necessary. But global warming happens when we disturb the balance. It's not just a scientific term, it's about your future, your family, your home. Every small action matters. That's all for today's episode on Knowledge Chronicle. If you found this information valuable and want to help us create more such content, your one like, share and subscribe will help us create more valuable content. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.